Hi, my name's Em and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about mystery shopping, what it is and how you can get involved even during lockdown. So in this video I'm going to be talking about mystery shopping in person and how you do it, and in the next one I'm going to be talking about mystery shopping from the comfort of your own home. So please stay tuned if you're interested in that as well. Many of you have probably heard of mystery shopping before and some of you might have even tried it. So the idea of mystery shopping is you're going into a shop pretending to be a normal customer. That might involve you interacting with staff members, maybe buying a product, taking a picture of stock levels or of the types of products they sell. Afterwards, you tend to write up a report of your experience and then you normally would get reimbursed for your time and also paid a bit extra. My definition of mystery shopping kind of extends beyond that. So I'm also talking about mystery dining, which is where you can go to restaurants and get yourself a free meal. And there's also things called announce visits, where rather than be a mystery shopper, you announce who you are. And then you have more access to things like stock levels. I'll be talking about all these kinds of tasks in this video. And I also recommend you watch on to the end of the video because I'll be talking more about a particular app that I like using and which has made me a lot of money through mystery shopping. I actually found out about this process quite a few years ago because I worked in retail for about 5 years. So I was the person behind the till who'd be wishing customers a nice day, asking if they had a loyalty card and asking if they wanted to buy any more products. We were instructed to do all of these things to ensure that we gave the best customer service possible, and we hoped that we would get rewarded with a good mystery shopper score. Now, having gone through all the training and also lived in fear of the poor mystery shopper report, I know how much effort goes into good customer service, and I also know what a difference it makes to a customer's experience. About 2 years ago, I realised that there were companies that would actually pay me to go and be a mystery shopper. And so obviously I was really excited about this and I signed up to loads of stuff. This was pre-pandemic, so I was also able to do mystery dining. I'd got lots of my friends involved. We were getting free meals. I was getting free products in shops and making myself quite a bit of money too. And I'll put up a few pictures just so you can see some of the free products that I got at the time. So those were the good bits, but there were a few downfalls to mystery shopping. The first one was the reports took absolutely ages to write. So you'd have done your mystery shop, you'd be quite proud of yourself, and then you sit down and you have this huge document to fill out. It would sometimes take maybe an hour to an hour and a half to fill this out. It would be asking all the questions under the sun. Things like what clothing were the staff members wearing? Did they ask particular questions? What was the flooring like? What was the outside of the building like? What were the music levels like? And it would just take so long. And if I'm being completely honest, the pay wasn't always that great. So sometimes you'd come across an assignment and it would be really well paid, didn't take too long, and it would be brilliant. But most of the time you'd be paid a little amount, maybe £5 to £10. Sometimes you wouldn't even be reimbursed completely for the products or meal that you bought. And it felt like it wasn't very worthwhile for how much time you put into it, especially how long the report was. Now, I did have some cool experiences, I did get some good free products, and so I did sign up to lots of stuff, but it wasn't the best side hustle available at the time. I guess I just wanted to introduce you to mystery shopping before the pandemic, so that then I could talk to you about whether it is possible during the pandemic and during lockdowns. And of course, I made this video, so the answer is probably yes. I'll tell you a little bit about how it happens and the different types of assignments you might get at the moment. While mystery dining has unfortunately more or less come to a standstill, mystery shopping is still very much available if you know the right companies and sites to go for and if you know the right places that you should be shopping. The difficulty here, of course, is that shopping isn't something that everyone's comfortable with doing at the moment. It doesn't always feel comfortable or safe to go into shops. And so, of course, I'd say do this at your own risk. Only do things you'll feel comfortable with. When I do mystery shopping at the moment, I tend to do it on my normal grocery shop, so it means that I'm already out of the house and I'm not making excess trips. Let me explain a few of the tasks that are available at the moment. So the first one I'll talk about is the standard mystery shopping. It involves being a bit of a detective, going into a store, staying discreet so that nobody knows what you're up to, walking around the aisles, maybe looking at the stock, taking a few pictures but doing so discreetly so you're not seen by any staff members. It might involve buying a product and then you leave and nobody knows who you were. These tend to be quite quick and easy, and generally I'll only accept assignments if they're maybe 5 to 10 minutes because you can't really get away with lurking around in an aisle for longer than that without looking suspicious. They don't pay much, but might earn you up to about £5. And if you're getting free products as well, and it's on your normal grocery shop, then I think that's pretty good. You've probably already guessed by now that this mystery shopping side hustle is probably not going to earn you as much as focus groups or other market research activities, but it does count as quite a nice add-on, and it gets you out of the house in these lazy, kind of boring winter months as well. Mystery shopper tasks aren't always this discreet. In some of them, it's not a mystery and you actually make an announced visit. So this involves going into the shop and going to the manager and asking if you can sign in. You say who you are there on behalf of, which company you're working for, and what you'll be doing in store. And then you go around and do your activities, whether that's taking pictures or looking at stock levels. When I first started doing these, I was kind of thinking, who do I think I am? I'm going up to the store manager and asking to sign into a shop. This isn't my regular job, and it felt a bit uncomfortable. But over time, I realised that actually these are in a way better than mystery shops, because rather than having to lurk around and act inconspicuous, you're able to actually tell them who you are and move around freely in the store, which often means you get them done quicker. And on top of that, they're paid more. So announced visits normally pay about £8 to £10, sometimes bonuses as well, which is really good. And sometimes they can be as quick as like 5 minutes in store, which is good, especially if you can pick up several at once, maybe either in different stores or even several in the same shop. When I think of the highest level of mystery shopper tasks, I normally think of something called a check and fix or a merchandising task. This means doing a little bit more. So you do still go to the shop and sign in. Again, it's not a mystery, but with this one, you might be asked to do something like change stock levels by bringing stock from the warehouse and putting it on the shelf. Or you might be asked to change a price label or move a product from one place to another. This is obviously something you have to check through with the manager, but what I've found is that staff members are normally really respectful and they understand what you're trying to do. You often have a letter on your phone as well, which you can show them just to confirm that you are who you say you are. I find these activities super fun because you feel like a bit of a VIP. You can be up in a store's warehouse, kind of looking for stock, meeting staff members. The only thing is they can again be quite uncomfortable. The can I sign into the store process can be a bit awkward. They pay well, they pay from about £10 to £15 with bonuses on top of that, which can feel really good. However, they do take a long time. I would say for this reason, they're not my favourites. I would only really do these kind of announced visits if I had a lot of time on my hands or if I was feeling really bored. Generally, I think announced visits where you don't have to change stock levels, etc. are a bit better because they're quicker and you don't spend so much time scouring the shelves. There are a few more mystery shopper tasks going on at the minute too, which involve not even having to go into a store. One of them I've done is actually taking pictures of bus stops. So you go around, take a few quick pictures and answer questions. You can do several at once. So even though they only paid about £2.50 for each one, you could do maybe 4 or 5 in one journey, and that would be quite well paid. So what would I advise you if you want to start mystery shopping as a side hustle? Well, there's 5 things. The first one would be, as I keep saying, try and do several in one go, and try and do it on your normal grocery shop or on your normal walk, so you're not making excess trips. The second one I would say is really compare using apps and websites the types of mystery shopping assignments that are available to you, and try and find the one that gives you the most money and that will take the least time. The third one I would say is kind of similar, but check regularly on these mystery shopper sites to get the assignments that are the best. Because it's quite a competitive thing, there might be quite a lot of people looking in your area and you want to get the best paid tasks. The fourth thing I would say is, as I've mentioned before, definitely only do tasks that feel comfortable to you, and don't be afraid to throw in the towel if you get part way and realise something's taking too long or you feel really uncomfortable. I know I've had quite a few instances where I've had to cancel tasks, and although it doesn't always feel the best, sometimes it's the best thing to do for you. The fifth thing I would say is, although this is really fun, I wouldn't expect to make your fortune on this, so don't get your hopes too high and set realistic expectations. As we come to the end of this video, I just want to tell you about one app which I would absolutely recommend you get if you want to get started with mystery shopping, especially at the moment. It's called Roamler. I'm quite a big Roamler fan. I got it about a year ago, and in that time I think I've made about £300 all straight into my PayPal, so it's really quite lucrative, especially if you're doing market research on the side too. Roamler is a really cool app because it offers all the different assignments I mentioned today, as well as those that you can do in your own home, which I'll be talking about in the next video. They're regularly updating what they actually offer in terms of assignments, and they show you the ones closest to your location first, so you know which ones you can get to most easily. I also like that before you pick up an assignment, you are shown exactly how long it's going to take, how much money you're going to get paid for it, and you can even see the questionnaire of questions you'll be asked to fill out, so you know what's expected of you, which I think is nice before you sign up. It will also show you how many bonuses are up for grabs, and Roamler do offer quite good bonuses as well. They also pay straight away, pretty much almost as soon as you've done the assignment, which is great. Roamler also have a really good referral scheme, which I'll talk about in my next video. One potential pitfall of this is that to get signed up to Roamler, you do need to get a referral code from somebody who already uses it. I sometimes have referral codes to give out, and so if I do have them at the time, I'll put them in a comment below and you can just get in touch and tell me you want one. Another good place you can find them is there's a Facebook page, and I think it's called Roamler Codes and Invites. And if you go onto there, you can see everyone who's offering an invite at the moment and get in touch with them. However you get your code, I really recommend you get involved in this app. It's a great way to make money, especially during lockdown when a lot of the other apps and sites aren't available. Anyway, I'll stop there for now. I hope this video has given you some insight into the mystery shopper process and how you can really earn some money through doing it, even during lockdown. It's really fun and confidence building, but it takes quite a lot of time and sometimes it can be a bit nerve-wracking. I'm really hoping that when things start opening up, there'll be more mystery shopper assignments available and mystery dining will come back too, because I've really missed that. If you'd rather do mystery shopping the lazy way, which is doing it from your own home, in my next video I'll be telling you about how to do that and how to maximise your earnings using Roamler, including using their referral scheme. Please keep subscribing and supporting my little channel. I really appreciate all the feedback I'm getting on my videos and every single subscriber. I'm really grateful for it. I hope you've enjoyed this video and I hope you're looking forward to the next one too. I look forward to seeing you there.